Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Attendant and I am a senior cabin crew member. I started my career in April 2007. This topic is very interesting, and if it's something that you're interested in, you can stay tuned till the end. The first thing I'm going to talk about is flight attendants, cabin crew. We are well paid. Yes, people have this believe that we are well paid. Well, I'm not even going to lie to you. We are actually well paid. However, the only time you get as much salary is how much you fly. Remember that we have a basic. Apart from basic, depending on the airline that you work for, they either pay you per hour or they pay you per sector. What do I mean by per sector? Per sector means like if you go to a certain destination. Like, let me give an example. I'm based in Nigeria and I fly the local flights. Now, if I go to Abuja, that's a sector. If I come back to Lagos, that's another sector. So some airlines pay according to sectors. So if you do not show up for your flights, you will only be getting your basic. And most times the basics are not much. We actually make more money from the allowances that we get from sector pay or per hour, or the allowances you get when you are out of base. So the more you work, the more you get paid. So if you don't come to work, you don't get paid. And that's why I always stress the fact that being a cabin crew involves work. If you are not ready to work, you're not ready to earn, and you're not ready to make money. So that mentality of well paid is not a bulk chunk of money that you just get at the end of the month and you choose which flights to come to and which flights not to come to. No. As if you don't come for your flight, apart from the fact that it's a red flag to the airline that you work for, secondly, you're not going to make money. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the fact that when we are in flights, we are the ones that clean toilets, clean even passengers' vomit, although we have tools that help us to do all those jobs. But I want you to understand that you are going to clean toilets, you are going to clean vomits, you are going to do all that when we are in flight. Obviously, when the aircraft is on ground, we have cleaners, we have people that take care of the aircraft. But when we are in flight, whatever happens in flight is our responsibility. So be prepared for that. So you have to start asking yourself, am I really ready for this? Am I, you ask yourself this question, are you really ready for this? Because when passengers use the lavatory, it's your responsibility to check the lavatory at least every 15 to 20 minutes to be sure that everything is okay. The toiletries are there, it's clean. It's part of the job. It comes with it in flight. Another thing about this job is we actually watch what we eat. We really take good care of our skin and ourselves. Health is very important. When you are over 40, in Nigeria, when you're over 40, you do medicals every year. When you are in your 20s or your 30s, you do your medicals every 2 years. So you need to take good care of yourself. There's no excuse, there's no excuse at all. We watch what we eat. Like the airline that I work for, we check the BMI, I think quarterly, every 3 months or every 4 months, and you have to be within the range of the BMI expected by the airline. So you need to watch your weight, you need to take good care of your skin, you need to take good care of yourself, and that's why we invest money in good skin care. If you check the box of every flight attendant, I can beat my chest that 60% of what they carry in their boxes are toiletries, because we need to take good care of our skin. 37,000 feet, 20,000 feet is no joke to the skin. So it's one of the things that come with the job. Another thing about the flight attendant job, jet lag is real. I can tell you that it's real, but not everybody's body is different, but you need to take good care of yourself. Most people think that when passengers disembark, when we do international flights and passengers leave the aircraft, all we want to do after we get into the hotel, all we want to do is go shopping, I'm going to go, and no. Let me tell you, after every flight, the number one thing in the mind of a flight attendant and a pilot is to sleep. Yes, that sleep, very important. Doing a 14 hours flight, even doing a 6 hours 30 minutes flight is no joke. The only thing at that point in time is for us to sleep. It's not shopping. Most times when you see crew taking pictures shopping, I can tell you that they've slept for at least 6 hours of that day. They have slept, and most times maybe the layover is 24 hours or 48 hours, and so by the time you sleep for like 6 to 10 hours, the remaining hours you want to hang out with your crew, or you want to see what you want to go shopping and see what the city is like. However, if the layover is like 12 hours, I can tell you that all you want to do is sleep and get yourself ready for the next flight. So I can tell you that this job, it's a fantastic job. As far as I'm concerned, it's the best job in the whole world. However, there are certain things that... Another part of being a flight attendant that most people don't know is training. Training is tough. It's meant to be tough because it's stretching you. You have to read, because in aviation you cannot afford to get less than in Nigeria, the NCA exams, the pass mark is 75, but in recurrent, in the airline that I work for, it's 90. And you might wonder, why is it, how can it be 90? But that's the expectation. Training is meant to build you. It's meant to build you, stretch you. So it's tough, and you have to know how to read. Reading is very vital if you want to become a flight attendant. If you're working for an airline that has like 10, 15 different types of aircrafts, you have to know you have to read. That's all I'm going to tell you. So if you know you want to be a flight attendant, be prepared to read. And it's my job to let you know. I'm sure you've gained something from my channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share. As usual, my name is Yetunde Adeyemi. Stay blessed.